Right.
At least he's trying.
So right? Okay, at least he's trying.
He took one step forward to put an idea together.
But with broke cousin Larry, you'll be hesitant to lend him money.
I get the whole story. We're broke cousin Larry tonight.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
No, you rich cousin. You baller cousin. No, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? Sure. Banks think the same way. They say, well, just like broke cousin Larry, let me look at this person's track record. Take a look at your credit report. Well, if this person has a brand new spanking business, whether it's incorporated yesterday or you incorporated 2 years ago, but you have no documentation. Like he said, hey, I want to see some documentation. You know, I want to see either P&L statements, profit and loss statements. I want to see tax returns. I want to see a business plan. You're saying, hey, I want to see documentation. Banks do the same thing. And you're saying, hey, I want some collateral. I want you to put something up. So if you're in the same situation where you don't have any full documentation, no collateral, and you don't have the credit score to back it up, banks will look at you as broke cousin Larry. Even though you got a great business idea, even though you're ambitious, right? Banks will still be reluctant to extend in financing to you. It's the same concept. So that's why I always say, you have to make yourself, hey, how's it going? You gotta make yourself, it's my cousin, by the way, cousin Brandon from Pittsburgh. I got Thanks, Larry, I appreciate that. But banks, they want to make sure that you're an attractive borrower. So this is my second question I like to ask. Just ladies only participate, okay? Just the ladies in the room. By a show of hands, how many of you like a guy who's tall?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Not you? Like your brother short? Short and stocky, right?
You better say that.
He said, watch it. You better like, watch it, bro. All right. Okay, by a show of hands, how many like a guy who's handsome? Okay. Tall, handsome. How many like a guy who got some money?
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's always automatic.
Automatic, right?
Yes.
So tall, handsome, got some money. Now, I want you to raise your hands on this one as well. How many ladies like a guy who's thirsty? Who's desperate?
Desperate for what?
Where you at? Who you with? Where you going? What you up to? When you coming back? No one raises their hand. Why is that?
It's unattractive.
Why is it unattractive?
Because it's thirsty.
Why is it?
It's
But why is
desperate.
thirsty and desperate unattractive?
It's needy.
It's needy, right?
It's too much.
So just like I correlate relationships to how you will react, it's the same thing with banks, right? If a bank looks at a borrower and that person has high debt utilization, I mean they charge up their credit cards, or they have a high number of inquiries when you have a hard point on your credit in a short period of time, this person is desperate for financing, needy for financing, thirsty for financing. So in the same manner, banks don't want to have a relationship with you because they perceive you as an unattractive borrower, right? They don't perceive you as pretty. So that's why I say have pretty credit. That Holly Berry looks better.
She created them.
Right? Short hair, Holly Berry credit. Right? But banks think the same way. So when we charge up our credit cards, max them out, when we apply for a lot of new financing in a short period of time, when we don't honor our obligations, we're perceived as an ugly, broke cousin Larry. Okay? So that's what we're here for at 100% Finance, right? We're here to help you look pretty to the bank. So they'll say, you know what? This person looks like an attractive borrower. I wouldn't mind extending financing to this individual. Just like you, for example. You don't want a physical relationship with a man if he's needy. Banks don't want a bank relationship with you if you're needy as well. Okay? So, and many people, they like to ask this question, because I'm on YouTube, I get a lot of comments, and they say, hey, well, I believe that your personal finances should be separate from your business. I feel like they should be mutually exclusive. I said, well, duh, everybody wants that, bro. In a perfect world, right? You ain't the only one, right? But banks, people don't understand the other person's point of view, right? If you're going to borrow money from someone, you need to understand their point of view and to see how you're going to present the information or the deal to them, right? So they'll say yes. So banks think this way. If this person is not prudent in managing his or her own personal finances, how can they manage the finances of a business? If you can't sweep your own front porch, personal credit, then you sweep the front porch of somebody else. You gotta be faithful with the few to be ruled over much. Right? That's in the Bible.
Yeah.
How can you be entrusted with more, you can't even manage your personal finances? It's ludicrous. But people think, oh, well, I have a great idea. Who cares? That's the cold hard truth, right? So I learned that the hard way as well, because I realized it was a catch-22. I realized getting started in real estate investing, I need partners to lend me money so I can buy deals. But partners don't want to lend me money until I already have some deals, a proven track record. It's a catch-22. So then I realized, okay, the reason why they didn't want to lend me money, private lenders outside of banks, is because I just wasn't credible. I didn't perceive myself as credible. So then I focused on how can I make myself credible. So let me ask you guys, how can you make yourself credible to lenders or pretty to lenders so they can be attractive? So you can be perceived as attractive as a barber. 720 FICO score. What else?
Credit utilization needs to be down.
Low credit utilization. What else? Few inquiries, less than 5 within the past 6 months. Also having a track record. If you have some type of portfolio, if you've done some deals. All those things make you attractive as a real estate investor. Okay? But in the beginning, like I had a hard time getting the money. So then I realized, okay, I have to work on myself and improve my FICO score and do what I can. So in the beginning, I used FHA for my first deal, and I actually borrowed money from my old landlord. But when I borrowed money, yeah, I used to borrow money. I even pulled out a cash out refinance through my car. I had a car free and clear. I went to the credit union, and they gave me a loan off of car free and clear, and I used that to buy real estate. It's creative financing, right? So it's all about knowing your numbers. So that's why I say you have to fill out your personal financial statement. So for one, you know your credit score, you know your income statement, meaning you incorporated your most important business. So you need to know how much money you have coming in versus how much money going out. Some people don't know that. They don't know their monthly living expenses, right? So that's the income statement. Plus you need to know your balance sheet. You need to know all your assets, minus all your liabilities, and if you have a net worth, yo, what's up, man? What's up? And then you got to see how you can leverage that.
What's going on, brother?
It's hot, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
yes.
familiar. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man.
Good. Thanks for
Doing well.
showing up.
Sorry for being late, man.
Probably normally the last person we come buy drinks. That's the. No, I'm joking. But where was I getting at? What was the last thing I said?
You incorporated.
Oh yeah, you incorporated your most important business, right? So it's important to know your personal numbers. But how would you know your personal numbers if you never filled out a personal financial statement? And we're all family, okay? Is there anyone in here who has not yet completed their own personal financial statement? Okay, one person? 2 people? Okay. So if you haven't done so already, you can subscribe to the website, and you get a free copy of it. It's an Excel spreadsheet to download. But being that I completed my balance sheet, that's one tab of this spreadsheet, I was able to just clearly see that, oh man, my car, I had a 2001 Hyundai Santa Fe several years back, that was free and clear. So I went to my credit union, look at the Kelley Blue Book value. They said, oh yeah, the car's worth $7,500. But my lender said, at the credit union, said, hey, well, we can give you a check of $7,000 and you have a car note of $150 a month. So I used that $7,000 in conjunction with my personal credit card, which I advise you not to do. This is me getting started, all right? Just learning stuff as I go along. And I bought a house cash for $10,000. And then I used personal credit cards to fix it up, which I should have used hard money, but I wasn't privy to hard money at the time. I was just getting started. This is my second deal. And I still have that property now. And I make a cash flow of about $500 a month. But what hindered me with that deal initially was the high debt utilization. Because I was using my personal credit cards to finance the purchase price as well as the repairs. And so what I tried to do was refinance, pull the equity out and get a better interest rate on the house. My banker said no. And the crazy part was, I had $35,000 all in with a single family house. Everything from buying it to fixing it up. About $10,000 purchase price, and the rest was towards repairs. And I got the appraisal back at $70,000. So over double than what I put in. But guess what? I couldn't get the money out.
Debt to income ratio.
My debt to income ratio was way too high. I need to cut it. so you guys know that reference, right? But you seen it too, Brandon, right?
Yeah.
The one on Love It.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I call the Leaning Tower of Pittsburgh. It has like a, it's like a gangster lane. The house is like this.
And you still make 500 on it?
Mm-hmm. Section 8. So it's still up to code with all the property inspections and all that with Section 8. But yeah, still make over $500 a month.
That's in Wilkinsburg?
No, not in Wilkinsburg. This is in what would you call that neighborhood?
It's in the hill,
Like
right?
close to Troy Hill.
Troy Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
Yeah. So, yep, still make money off of that. But just to correlate and catch you up, Todd, as well, is all about your personal credit, first and foremost. Many people, like, not to knock any other guru out there or real estate guy, they always talk about the skill set, right? How to flip a house, how to wholesale, how to buy a home. That's important. But what about your own personal finances? It's difficult to get financing if people don't perceive you as an attractive borrower. So with the private lenders, when I first got started out, the way I would prove credibility, because you always got to prove credibility. Why would anybody in the world want to work with you if they perceive you as incredible? Right? And that's what I like to say. Credible is short for credit. Your FICO score showcases your credibility. And credibility is also interchangeable with your reputation. So if you have bad credit, that equals bad reputation. Right? So we should focus on improving our reputation by improving our credit. Things that we have to bring to the table. So when I got my first private lenders, what I would do is, hey, just give me a small loan. It's all about presentation. Thanks for watching the video. We appreciate your viewership. By the way, guys, make sure you subscribe to 100%finance.com. We have a plethora of tools that can help you succeed financially. We have a report on credit repair, 3 tips on how you can improve your FICO score. We also have a business credit ebook. We have a ton of real estate related documents, from deal analyzers to a mortgage calculator, a whole bunch of resources. You just have to subscribe. And one last thing, don't want to forget, we are offering free live webinars to answer your questions. This is only made available to our website subscribers. So you have to subscribe to 100%finance.com to receive the details as to the date, the time, and the call-in information for the webinars to answer your credit repair, business credit, or business funding needs, as well as your real estate related questions. Thank you guys again for watching, and subscribe.